special occasion. It is the 100th stream of the channel, and we are undefeated. We are here for some ESS action from Daytona. All about the gyro here. Hello to you from Nashville, sunny Nashville. So this week was a week on my calendar that I marked down as could be difficult. And from seeing the other races, I haven't been proven wrong. We've already did our Formula Sprint race last night. We recorded that. We'll be posting that on the YouTube channel. But a day later than normal, just because of life stuff. So I am a little bit sleepy right now, and I don't know why. I wonder if it's because I'm digesting dinner. So we're in the 488, and I can tell you that may not be the right car this week. It may be the Corvette, maybe the car to beat. Also, the Porsche has been very, very good. Because the track temp is so cool that front tire wear is not too much of a problem. As you see, it's 70 degrees Fahrenheit, so it's only 21 degrees Celsius track temp. And hello to you, Heinrich. I hope you are well. Very nice to read. Now, my 100th stream tonight. We are... how did the races go? Yep, 100 streams tonight. And so we're going to do some ESS. We'll see if I'm still feeling sleepy afterwards, because if I am, then we'll have to do the IMSA race. Yeah, you know, it's interesting you brought up correct level of IR after Sebring, where I went P9 in GTE and P4 in GT3. I'll have to drop into one of your streams. Absolutely. And after by two excellent performances in the 12 hours of Sebring with Turn 7 Racing of GTE and Mountain Trout Racing Concerns of GT3, I'm realizing I am under where my IR is. And so I need to be strategic on how to get it to where I should be. So I think we're going to have two splits here. There you go. Well, when I see you pop up, I'll make sure I drop in. Yeah, I mean, the GTE run I drove really, really well. I started the car, qualified P22, got out of the car P17. But I also gave the team a really good car to drive. And going the extra lap really helped us at the end, because we were able to bankroll enough time to where we could short fill the final stop. And that's how we got into P9. But so it was a very good weekend. Now we're back at it. And let's have a look at our rankings here. We are the number 25 car. And there's only one car, two cars below us. We're very low I rating. So here's a chance for me to, with a decent result, to put a score up. So we got 4, 8, 12, 16, 17 in GTE, and we got 4, 10. So it looks like 2 splits in this particular time slot. And the number 1 and number 4 car I know are quick. So they will drive away if they get away cleanly. So we'll do a quali lap. The track being cool, this Ferrari does not like. It likes a little bit of heat in the tires, a little bit warmer. Yeah, the VRS Sprint is here this week, and it has been a crash fest. It has been really, really bad this week. So, all right, here we go.
The pit lane speed limit is 55 miles per hour.
And for those unaware, the pit lane now ends all the way down here.
Pit exit is clear. Okay, Dwayne, we've got 2 laps to set a decent time.
So, key thing for me is going to be getting heat in the tires, and then I will unveil my strategy. And that is, I'm actually going to go for a deliberate undercut strategy. Just because I know I don't have a lot of pace, but I'm banking on carnage. So, we're not going to take a full fuel load to start. Make sure I get the car slowed down here. Very cold tires. Cold. And this is definitely the classic case of get a banker lap in and call it good. As you see, my best time is 1:45. I know the number 4 car in this split was doing 1:43.2s like it was nothing. All right. Now I got a decision to make. Do I try another quali run knowing I'm really slow? Or do I start in the back knowing I'm going to start in the back no matter what? And that, you just saw, was cold tires. So let me see what happened here. Yep, right at the transition, I'm losing the car because the tires are so cold. So we're going to do the smart thing here, knowing we're not quick. The Ferrari, I don't think is the right car this week. The car is trimmed out. And we're just going to do the smart thing and not 4x ourselves in quali when we know we're already pretty slow. But this guy right here, Tian Cheng Zhang and Darren, they are both very quick. So we're going to do the smart thing here. We know we don't have the pace. And yeah, we're going to try to get a result. I mean, 141.2 on cold. Now the question is did they do that on the second lap? Probably not. That's probably... Nah, that could have been second lap. But they would have been hustling it. But you see how quick the field is. So, but yeah, this week I knew it was going to be challenging. I know what my race pace is. So let me... Actually, we'll do that. Okay, so that is my strategy. We're going to go for the undercut. So we know the Ferrari here can get 45 to 48 minutes, but I'm going to underfuel. And that way I can keep the tires under me. As you see, half of the field has not made a run yet. So we have the number 2, the number 4, and the number 5 car. And let's go check in prototypes. Half have qualified, half haven't. And let's go check our incidents. Very few people on incidents, but now we know why Mr. Zhang has had a problem. He's had 2 incidents. And we got some Euros in here. And got a kind of a wide mix here. So, but yeah, this car is a little bit unsettled on the cooler track temps. What I've been noticing is the brakes have been wanting to, the first 3 to 4 laps, you have to be so cautious on the brakes. Otherwise, the car gets away from you. So, this is going to be a very defensive drive, and the fact that the GTEs are 5 seconds faster than I am, and well, it's really 3 seconds faster, it says a lot. They're on light fuel loads, I get it. But normally, I like doing my ESS on Tuesday. Well, that didn't happen this week because I was so mentally burnt out from Sebring. So, this is going to be a very cautious drive. So, let's look at 4, 8, 12. Honestly, if I get a top 10, I'll be over the moon. I'll be over the moon. Let me make sure my fuel. Yep. So the reason for the underfuel is I'm trying to divide my race into a 35-25 minute segment because I want the tires to still be a little warm when I come out of the lane, and having a little bit more mass will help get the front end warmed back up again. And it gives me some options in terms of getting in and out of traffic. So I'm banking on some traffic. It seems to be a theme this week at Daytona for any of the races. Lots of traffic. But the Corvettes have been pretty good here. The Porsches are really good here. We'll see how this goes about. There may be a case where, and I'm doing a deliberate undercut because the Ferrari is not the car this week here. Low 70s for track temp.
60 minutes. The track temp is 73 Fahrenheit.
And so I've decided to do undercut and try to do a 35-25.
Follow car number 18.
And brakes at 49. I'll start at 50. Someone did not go up here. So I get to ride shotgun in the field.
Catch up to car number 18.
Ooh. And there's people from all over, so netcode could be very real here.
Okay, Dwayne, get ready. Go, nail it.
As you see, very cautious start on my part. Here we go.
Nice start.
And I did go for the setup that had the smallest amount of wing, half a degree.
There's an incident in turn 6. Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
Alright, that's about the safest start that I could have done from my position. But we know that one of the two cars behind us is really quick. So now what I gotta hope for is a little argy-bargy up ahead.
B13. Incident in turn 1.
Welcome to I-95 traffic here in Daytona Beach.
There's an incident in International Horseshoe. It looks like DuPont. Right side. Still there. Clear right.
I gotta give him respect.
Car right.
He gave
Right
me
side's
room,
clear.
I gave him room, that works out.
Yellow flag. Caution.
I'm okay with that. So far, everybody's been pretty clean. So, let's hope the car will come in. Car is still super nervous. Super nervous. Yeah, I would really like for them to do that too.
Car left. Clear left.
I am locking up the tires really good right now. I'm sliding. And hello to you, Welsh. Whoa, come here, car.
Yellow flag. Watch out.
Dial the brake bias back just a little bit.
The gap behind is now 0.6.
All right.
B14. Car right. Clear right.
Alright, so very safe start. And the Ferrari definitely having a little bit of struggles getting going.
You've just done a 145.10.
Saved it. That is front tires just not gripping right now. That's the issue I'm having.
Incident in turn 5.
Heard me? Well, the problem is if I do that,
Alright, Dwayne, we'll need to pit for refueling 29 minutes into the race.
the problem is if I... Oh, I thought so too, and what I did is I actually waited for the slide to catch and didn't turn the wheel. Yeah. Yeah, this car is very nervous right now. Nope, overshot. Yep. You see the problem. There's no front end bite to the car. Right now. Okay, let me make sure I'm clear. All right.
The gap in front is increased to 10 seconds.
All right. Let's figure out what's going on here. Yeah, but
there's an incident in turn 1. P15. Come on, focus. We need more speed.
see,
Don't try to brake
I'm
later.
hitting the
Just
brake
concentrate
and it
harder.
doesn't stop. That's why you can't put that much front brake bias in. Because it's only 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Like it is very cold. Very, very cold. So what I'm going to do is dial a little more front bias in. To get the car to warm up so I can take it back out. It's 21 degrees Celsius, Welsh. It's frigid. It's like driving on an ice rink right now. See, the car doesn't... You see, the car does not stop.
We've had a cut warning. Keep it
Doesn't
tidy,
stop.
please, Dwayne.
So I can't go too much forward. Let's go for... It's like a wet track. Alright, let's try to go roughly 50-50. But we gotta keep driving. Yeah.
P14.
See? I'm hitting the brakes so soft. It's like the Ferrari has lost all of its aero
Blue
grip
flag.
with
You're
the
being
change.
caught by the LMP2 class cars.
Sure with that one. Speak English, man.
Car right. Clear right.
Yeah, it's very much like a wet track almost. That's a pretty accurate rendition. See, I hit the brakes and it doesn't stop.
Blue flag. Left side. Okay, Dwayne. There's a faster car approaching. Clear left.
This does not stop.
Left side. Blue flag. Clear left.
See? I made the corner. Tell your friends. This is a weird feeling car right now.
Blue flag. Clear left.
Okay. There's one more there.
Car left. Clear left. On your right. Blue flag.
Okay, so I think we
Right
found the
side's clear.
right brake bias.
There's a faster car approaching.
Yeah, you've read my mind, Welsh. I have to use a progressive braking technique.
Blue flag.
Because the car has lost the aero part of the grip.
Car
I
left.
see him.
Clear left.
So remember, they added more drag to this car when they made the patch. And frankly, it's terrible around here. It's terrible. Well, boys, we made the chicane for the first time. 7 laps in, we made the chicane. This is a GTE. This is the big boys. So no anti-lock brakes.
That was not clever. What, you mean try and drive off the track so that nobody else piles into me? No, pulling onto the...
See, that's passable for braking. And because the car is so trimmed out, I don't get any rear braking help. So yeah, the driving like it's in the rain analogy is so appropriate. And of course, I drive in the one race where I don't get the benefit of half of the field wrecking out like every other GTE race I've watched this week. So that's a little frustrating. So we'll soldier on. And Ryan has disconnected. That's a position. I said top 10, I'd be happy. We're almost halfway there. And Scott Rankin is towing.
Okay, Dwayne, you've used half your fuel. 13th place.
Much better. Much better. It took you 8 laps to warm up, but much better. And see, I come in and take a normal braking there, and the car just locks up. Yeah, it doesn't have the arrow. Hey there, how are ya?
There's a faster car approaching.
Yeah, and the problem is if I get left when I hit the brakes, I'm scared to death that the car's gonna loop on me.
Whatever.
Like it's...
Blue flag.
This car is so nervous right now. I hear ya. Yeah, happy.
Car right.
And for all in the chat
Clear
and
right.
those who watch this on YouTube afterwards, happy Easter, happy Good Friday. Oh, let me tell you, the Ferrari, the setup in the Ferrari is scary. Like, oh, this car is not happy.
P12.
But we've stayed determined. We're P12. Yeah, see, I can't get the turn in. Can't get the turn in. I'm gonna have to back that corner up. I'm having to back all my corners up. So, the only good thing is I did underfuel a little bit, which makes me happy. Yeah, it's the track temps being so cold.
There's an incident in
over
bus
here.
stop. Yellow flag.
I'll tell you right now, if you are driving the BMW or the Merc, that is the car this week in GT3 because of the
Car right.
cold track
You're
test.
right.
Yeah, get some practice and may your race be swift and safe, Matt. Yeah, but the Merc and the BMW are definitely the car to beat this week here. See, when the track is hot, I can make that corner all day long. Very frustrating.
Alright, Dwayne, the next car is brown.
Oh, I'm not worried about the next car right now, Jimmy. I'm worried about survival. So I just am starting to get the feel of the front end, and we're 11 laps in. So I'll tell you, I've been driving the Lambo in GT3 and in IMSA. It is a good car this
You've got
season.
10 minutes of fuel remaining.
I really like how it's driving this season. I thought it was really good at Sebring, with the exception of when it was hot and slick. The BMWs were fantastic when it was hot and slick. Yeah, I really like the Lambo as the GT3 car choice.
You've just done a 144.70.
Okay, so... yeah, see, this one does not pivot anymore. Interesting. Yeah, the Lambo is
Thank you, Matthew.
really how I like the Lambo is it's the calmer Audi in terms of rotation, and I can catch the Lambo a little quicker than I can the Audi. Once the Audi starts spinning, I can't catch it, but the Lambo, I can catch it. Really good car. This just has no front end bite to the setup. going to soldier on. Because remember, I am running for a championship in my division. So...
Thank you, Steven. No way, stuck.
Okay, I've backed up the braking there just a little bit. And that's the first time in the race I haven't locked it up there.
Please stay in your lane you are in.
With the track tent being so cold, you can get away with a little bit of scrubbing. I can't throw the car in at all. It just will not hold. Will not hold. So. Okay, we got 3 laps before we're going to come in. Having to be so careful on the left front there. I can, but I would have to change the tires.
Brown, ahead is pitting. Okay, Dwayne, 5 minutes of fuel remaining. 5 minutes.
And it's one of those, I rather live with what I've got. Because remember, if I change tires, I'm back in the cold tire situation again. So we're kind of darned if we do, darned if we don't. Here.
There's a faster car bearing down on you. He's the class leader. Blue flag.
Yeah, I would love to bump the pressures up if I can. But that means I'm going to lose
right.
30 seconds
Right
in the
side's
pit.
clear.
And I have to hope that I get a little bit of help from ahead. It's the only chance I have.
P12.
Because the car, right now, is so nervous. So nervous. I have to be so careful on the brakes right now. It's almost like I've lost some braking force in the car. Like, that's how weird it feels. So we're gonna pit this time by.
Here's us for me.
$60 minutes.
Ricci is leading the race.
So I'm right at halfway right now. Right at halfway.
Blue flag. Okay, Dwayne, there's a faster class car approaching. Pit lane speed limit is 55 miles per hour. We'll fuel you to the end of the race. 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now.
Yeah, this is this is going to be a little bit nerve-wracking now getting out of the lane. Because I'm hoping to miss most of the traffic. Thank goodness it's a long pit lane. It's all the way down here.
There's a car approaching. Don't cross the white line. Watch your mirrors.
Alright, so we're fueled to the end. And Javier is so far behind us. Yeah, they really changed it. And it caught people out early on. Now, most everybody's used to it. And with that longer delta, the whole thing of trying to get in and out, a little bit less important now, unlike the old days where you were so keen on, I've got to get out of my stall. Come on by, Javier. I'm going to lift. Come on by. He's faster than me. And I got plenty of time to give. I'm going to run my race. Now, Tian Ching and Steven, they have both pitted. And I need a little bit of a rabbit here, so I'm going to let Javier go by. Best he can do is probably 14th, maybe 13th. Slow down, car. See, I'm barely hitting the brakes. There.
Okay, Dwayne, halfway home. Fuel's good.
Barely hitting the brake there, and it just wants to lock up. I'm almost driving like a spec racer Ford right now. It's that kind of nervous. Best way to describe it. So Sven and Joseph have got a battle up ahead for 8th and 9th. See, now that the front end's got a little bit of heat and bite, I can actually start moving in my braking marker there.
Car behind's a faster class. Car right. Clear right.
Come on, give me a little bit of toe. Just a little bit. The other thing is I'm only getting 186 in the tow. Before I could get that in clean air. So the drag they've put on this car is definitely noticeable. But we will soldier on. Sometimes you just are in a situation where you're slow, car's not working good, and you're like, how can I get the best position out of it? Well, sometimes you have to change strategy, so we've gone for the undercut. And Welsh's excellent analysis of this car's driving like it's in the rain. So I've backed way off the braking. The LMP2s are going to start coming in.
Blue flag. Okay, Dwayne, there's a faster car bearing down on you. He's the class leader. Car right. Right side's clear.
That left front is going to be very angry with me at the end. That's the one I'm locking up consistently. As we soldier on here, we got 25 minutes left. So we've still got a long way to go. So I just can't throw the car in here like I used to. I used to go into that corner 15 to 20k faster because the front end would hook up. It just doesn't have it. Does not have it. Alright, overall leaders in the lane. Saved it. Ooh. Yep. Yep. Wow. Why are you grumpy now? Don't be grumpy. You're normally reliable as the day is long. I know you're not happy about things. Be good to me. Get us home. Yeah, now I'm starting to lose brakes again. That would be because the front tires are warm and that's how it simulates it. Okay, looks like Trevor has gone off ahead.
There's an incident in turn 12.
Yeah. Ugh,
Blue flag.
Car. just going to lift a little bit because I want him by. And that's a Ford, which surprises me. I thought the Ford would be better here because of the aero help. Yeah, see, I turn in and it just doesn't, the trail braking's not there. Alright.
Okay, Dwayne, there's a faster car approaching. Blue flag.
That way.
Come on by, Alvauer, come on by.
On your right. Clear right.
So I am a lap behind 11th and 10th right now. And they've pitted. Keep that in mind. They have pitted. Because right now I'm just trying to survive. See, car just does not slow down. So I have to check the, it's almost like I just don't have any brake pressure. My expected brake pressure isn't there. So, well, we got one job to do, and that's to get home safely and get SR out of this. Lord, don't let me run into anybody in this state. So I probably got about 10 laps to run. 20 minutes. So probably about 12 to 13.
That's 20 minutes to go. Blue flag.
I just can't get going in the corner.
There's a faster car behind. He's class leader. Blue flag. Car right. Clear right. Blue flag.
So I just backed up 100 feet.
The leader, Ricci, is pitting. Car right. Right side's clear.
You see, now I don't feel bad. He's having the same issues I'm having. That's front end lockup. Here I was thinking, oh Lord, I'm driving terribly. Here's 11th and 12th in Ferraris.
Thanks, Matthew.
And we're well back.
All right.
I see the cards just sliding all over the place now. .48.9 too, so I don't move. Yeah, thank you, Welsh. I appreciate you dropping by. And wish me luck. I'm gonna need it to get it home. I'm gonna need it to get home.
There's a faster class car approaching. Blue flag.
Come on, Byron. So we're backing it up just a little bit on the brakes.
Sorry, I was looking down checking my black box.
No worries at all, Aaron. Alright, so we're in the survival mode now. The one thing is, even with a very sketchy car, knock on wood, we've had very low incidents. And that's important. Always try to get something out of your race. If you can't go double plus, at least go plus. You don't want those double minuses. Double minuses are bad. And you know, I didn't get a lot of luck in this race. I didn't get people running off the road, but fair credit to them. Didn't run it off the road. True, in math, double minus is plus. I fully agree with that, but not in iRacing.
Alright, Dwayne, there's a faster class car approaching.
In a very long time.
The next car is Ricci. Blue flag.
Did 15
minutes left. We're looking alright here. Keep your concentration nice and smooth.
And that was the front end? Yeah. That was the front end not gripping. When I hit the brakes, the front just went push, 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 push. Oh, this is going to be a rough one to get home, boys. It's been a long time since I haven't been able to drive a car. Even if the setup is off, normally you can trust the car to do certain things and drive around it. That has not happened. Right now, I cannot drive around the car's instability.
Alright, Dwayne, the next car is brown. Past the car behind. Blue flag.
Come on by, Angel. Come on by. You 2-1. Come on, come on. Well, if you can't be talented, at least be nice. And that's a situation where, as bad as my brakes are right now in the car, I did not want to take them out. Alright. Well, that one's just situational awareness because they were going to catch me down at the second hairpin, and that's part of the what I consider to be part of the sporting code too. Like, if you know you have an issue with a corner, or the car's not driving right, to me it is appropriate in the sporting code to do things like that, or communicate on voice chat, because people can't read your mind. They don't know the struggles you're having. And, you know, iRacing is still a very small community in the scale of things. And I think part of the reason why I've been able to enjoy what I've had with endurance racing is because I was nice to people. And when Sebring came up, I had 5 different offers to drive. And I got to choose. And it's always nice when you get to choose. That's such a good feeling when people find you out and say, hey, we want to race with you because we know what we're getting. And that's why these days iRating doesn't matter. It really doesn't. It is not that skill oriented anymore because of all the incidents. It's not an objective measure of achievement. People need to be aware of that. Like last night I did the Formula Sprint. I lost 25 iRating and had a fantastic race. Here, I may lose 25 iRating and have done the very best I could with a very challenging car. That's why it's so important not to use iRating as a metric, because it's not so valid anymore. I mean, look at Matt Malone.
Glenn, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
Matt Malone lost 406 iRating in one day recently. We know Matt's a good driver. This drive has been one in mitigation of, okay, I knew I was in a bad situation, but I got my race in for the week in this series. I've done the best I could. I now know for Saturday's GT Endurance, I need to be in the Porsche or the Vet.
Thanks, son.
You're welcome.
So you have to be able to take things like this with a grain of salt. Because sometimes things don't go your way. We got 8 minutes and 43 seconds, and the class leader will lap me. A lot of people will be like, oh my gosh, you know, my class leader has lapped me. I'm a terrible driver. And they don't take into account the circumstances. You have to give yourself that grace. That's today's lesson. Give yourself some grace.
Okay, Dwayne, there's a faster class car approaching. Blue flag.
I think the setup is very bad. But I also think it's the car's nature now. Because, let me explain. For 24 hours at Daytona and last season, this was a car you wanted to be in here. It was so quick. But the car has more drag. So when you have more drag, that means you have more instability. So there's no wing in the back. It's very flat in the back. So what this tells me is this car needs to have a little bit of rear wing to it to keep it stable. Well, when we go to Le Mans, you're going to see the same problem with this car. More drag
Blue flag.
means it's more unstable.
Faster car behind. This guy's their class leader. On your left. Clear left.
And that's important to understand. So when you ever look at your patch notes and you say, okay, they gave me more aero, what you have to think is they gave me more corner grip, more speed off corner, which means I'm going to be faster down the straight, etc. It's all multiplicative. Here they added more drag. So without the rear wing, this car is very, very tricky to drive. Because the thing about the Ferrari is you look at the front of the Ferrari compared to the other cars, it doesn't have a lot of surface area.
Okay, Dwayne, 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
For front downforce. And so before, the mechanical grip would overcome. Like when I go to the bus stop, I have no problems in this car. The mechanical grip is really, really good. Take care, Heinrich. You too. Thank you for coming by. But yeah, to finish my thought for those on YouTube, aero grip, when it transfers
Blue
to...
flag. 5 minutes remaining. 5 minutes left. There's a faster class car behind. Car left. Clear left.
mechanical grip, there's a clear fall off. And in this car, it's really, really bad right now. It's just very, very sketchy. It's not a smooth transition. I'm standing on the brakes really hard just to get the car around the corner. That's the issue. It's just not quite as good.
Blue flag.
Come on by, Matthew. I'm going to lift early.
The car ahead is brown. The car behind's a faster class.
Cheers.
How to make friends and influence people. So 3 minutes and 26 seconds to survive, and we're going to get some SR out of this. We're going to limit our IR losses. hopefully. Now a lesson learned about this car. And that is the high speed advantage it used to have, may not have anymore. Because here in the infield, the mechanical grip is still there. I can feel it. At the top end. I'm having the problem. So we had some people show up here for the stream. That was really nice.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes. Blue flag.
Come on by, Jose. I'm lifting real early. Come on by.
Blue flag.
Just want to take whatever gain I can get out of this.
Okay, Dwayne, there's a faster car approaching. Clear left. Five minutes of fuel remaining. 5 minutes.
We got 15 seconds left. So we'll do another lap. So important to get something out of your races every time. And I don't think it's a bad setup as much as it's the characteristic of the car has changed.
Blue flag. There's a faster class car behind. White flag. One more to go. Left side. Clear left.
I deliberately did that so that I did not interrupt. Fireworks are going off in the background. So we've salvaged P12. Car comes back clean, but definitely
1 gallon remaining. 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes.
Definitely a car has really changed.
There's a faster car approaching.
I'm terms of handling characteristics.
Car right. Right side's clear. There's an incident in turn 1. P12. That's it. We're done.
That was a giant ball of suck. 4 laps down. But we did beat 5 cars. And I'm 2 laps behind my own field because the car is so unstable. So unstable. Ugh. And I really think it's the car. It's not the setup. That one had the most swing on it. There was others that had nothing. Okay, let me bring up the. I'm gonna say right now probably loss 30. And we'll see about the SR. I'm shocked. I'm absolutely shocked. You see, this is what happens when you don't give up. I have gone +1 in a situation where I went, there's no way I could go +1. Wow. That I'm shaking my head at that. I got rewarded for my SR though. So let me show you the full results here. And strength of field 1536, by the way. And I'll show you the yes, and I think that is exactly what it is. Strength of field is double. Now, why is this showing the... because that's where you need to be. I was in the wrong browser there. Apologies. I think you're right, because the SOF was so high. So here we go. So in GT, so what you can do is select GT3. So the winner, 1745. So here's Stephen Brown, 928. Yours truly, 851. And because I kept plugging away, I have gone plus in a situation where I didn't think I was going to go plus. This gentleman had the wreck and then 4 dropped behind me. 2 of them are big, 1 of them are small. Yep, I think you're right. I got a sympathy. Well, actually, no, look at this. 1989 lost 4 for 8th in class, so that's halfway. This guy lost 45 because he had damage. Rating system works. What can be said? The rating system actually works. I had a pretty bad situation in a bad car, but yet on my spreadsheet, I get to put a positive 1 point, which I find very telling. It's very telling. All right. Well, my friends, after that excitement, I think we're going to call it a night. We were thinking about doing IMSA tonight, but candidly, after that race, I am wore out. from the stress. So to heart the stream, so we need to do IMSA GT3. We have GT3 fixed. And then we have V8 Supercar and GT Endurance this week. But, yeah, we're going to call it a night. Take care, everyone. Thanks for being along for the first 100. I look forward to many, many more. Bye for now.